Hey there, it's me again. And yeah, I haven't talked in a while. I've been gone a lot of places, and I just really haven't been in the mood to talk. I'm sure everybody gets moments like that, when school is just so overwhelming and everything is, you know, there's just too much going on to bother making a vlog. And it's not like I do them often anyways. This is only my second one, actually. I'm actually not hiding behind a puppet. Yeah, I still can't believe I did that. I was really nervous to show myself because if somebody saw them, and like I think I mentioned in my other blog, it's just, it's kind of fear that if somebody saw me and then they realized I had maybe sort of, then everything would just go raw and crazy. And I just didn't want that. But I think it's and then I made another one, and because, honestly, I kind of like this. There's probably like, what, 5 people that watch me. That's fine. Because it's 5 people that I get to talk to. 5 people that I just get to know my story. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you my sob story and about what bad happened and oh, this is terrible, oh, this is what happened to me, and that's why I have an eating disorder, and that's why I'm depressed, and whatever. And you know what? That's not something people want to hear. Some people aren't interested in it. Yeah, those people are called psychiatrists, and they're only interested because they get paid. And yeah, there are some good friends who do want to sit there and help you and talk. And I accept that completely. I love listening to people talk too. But there's a difference between talking and letting out your emotions and then throwing around about how terrible your life is all the time. So I really don't want to do that. But everybody hurts. Everybody has something. There's not one person with a perfect life, though they're really sweet. Like, I have a friend who she's gorgeous. She's absolutely beautiful. Her parents adore her. She has the nicest sister ever. She gets straight A's and amazing marks. Has a whole bunch of friends. Goes to this really nice private school. But then has a party life weekend and everything like that. And the thing that gets me the most that really upsets me is her life is so perfect, which is kind of like, if you think about it, what I'm about to tell you is kind of wrong in a way, like unethical, because this is the thing that I envy the most about her. Not that she has such a great family, not that she's really smart, not that she has a lot of friends. I envy that she's fit. She's so skinny, and naturally so skinny, and she eats so much. And I know she doesn't have an eating disorder. I know that's 100% fact. But she just eats, eats, and she doesn't gain a pound. She can't. She's not even active. And it just, I don't know, it kind of upsets me because I have to go through all of this, and still I'm not happy with my life. Still I'm not happy with my size. I still think I'm huge. And you know what? People can tell me I'm not. But in my eyes, I'm always going to look that way. So it's kind of like pointless to argue with people about it, because it just doesn't turn out, the way they want, and then we just turn that into an argument. So I kind of just smile and nod now. It used to work. Most of the time anyways. Or just say, okay, I see your point. I understand. Thank you. I'll stop now. Not like it's that just can't happen. You don't just stop having it. Like, I know it's possible to stop, but yeah, not just like that. It just can't happen that way. It takes a lot of time. Anyway, not going to mention that again, because I think I talked about it last time. What else did I want to talk about? So yeah, this friend, she has so much, and that's the only thing, that's the thing I envy the most. And when you think about it, it doesn't seem right. Why do I care so much about it? And why do so many people care so much about it? I don't get it. I don't even get why I'm like this. Why I care so much, let alone all the other people. Like, I have a youth group that I go to on Friday nights, and in my youth group there's 3 girls, they're 12 years old, they're the younger portion, and they are gorgeous, absolutely beautiful, 3 and so tiny little girls, They felt, and they're tiny, like they're talking about how much they weigh, and they weigh 90 pounds. And they're literally like so small, I can't describe it. But I'm not, okay, obviously I'm envious of this side, like, can't help that. I hate that I'm envious of it, but it's a fact. Anyways, what upsets me so much is that every single Friday, these girls talk about it. You may think, why does this upset me if I do the same thing? Well, it upsets me because, especially for one of them, I see it coming. And I don't have the courage to mention anything about it. But, like, the way she's starting now, I can kind of see what's going to happen. She's already started restricting her calories. She had 3 carrots for lunch in the east side of her house. She's 12, and the way she looks at herself, it breaks my heart because I look at myself the same way. Like, I don't want her to turn out like this. I don't want any of them to. They're the sweetest little girls. And, like, I've seen 6-year-olds talking about how they eat stuff. That's just sad. That's just so sad. And you know what? I get how it seems really hypocritical of me to be doing that. But part of me kind of wishes that there was somebody who saw me when I was younger. Like, there were people who saw the signs. People even, like, my stepmom even, like, tried to scare me, saying if I ever had an eating disorder that she would never talk to me again and she would take all my stuff away from me. That's one of the reasons I kind of started searching, because I wanted to hide it from people, because I didn't want people to know, because I didn't want people to hate me for it. So, like, I kind of saw it coming, starting from when I was 11 or 12. When I was 11 or 12, I was bigger. I had, like, I think I weighed the same as I do now, but I was also, like, 5-6 inches shorter. But anyways, I couldn't be in public without sucking in my stomach. I couldn't do it. And my stepmom noticed it, and she got mad at me for doing it. So I hold my stomach like this, and then she got mad at me for that too. And they didn't understand why it bothered me so much, and so they started scaring me by saying, you know, like, if you ever do that, or ever this, and all of that. That they would never talk to me, but that just kind of made it worse in a way. But, like, I don't want to blame them, because it's not their fault necessarily. It's not like, it's my fault, but I don't know, it's kind of hard to play the blame game with something like that. It's just, I kind of wish that someone would stop. Like, other than doing threatening things, there was no one to really, like, stop before it started. And I don't know if there is a way to stop. Because if that way of thinking is in your head, it's really hard to get it out, especially if you're so young and you start thinking like that. I started hating my body in grade 1 when I started being bullied. But, in a way, like, if it makes sense, yeah, I wish someone would stop me from having an eating disorder. But in a way, I'm kind of glad I got it. Not for once, it's not about me. I'm not happy I got it in my last week. Because that, you know what, that does me feel like it's worth anything. Because I obsess about it and I obsess about it. And it just never gives me enough gratification. But I'm happy I got it because it lets me see things a little bit. And, like, I'm really big on trying to, like, help and save the world and help kids in Africa and change things like that. Mainly for the reason that I waste so much food, and it breaks my heart. It kind of just lets me see life in a different view, and it makes me want to help people who have eating disorders. I want one day to fully recover and maybe just help young girls with their self-esteem and with their body image and be that person that I wish was there for me. Anyways, that's all for today. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Leave me a comment, please. No one ever leaves me a comment. Alright, see you later. Bye.